Hey guys, today's video is a second trial run on my bridal look. I am not fully 100% in love with this, but I am maybe like 75%, but I got a year to keep working on it, so if you want to see what I did in this video, then just keep on watching. So to prime my face, I'm using this TEMPTU, I think it's called, Bathe Smooth and Matte Primer. I am an oily bitch, so we got to use a matte primer. Now I'm going in with my WetNWild concealer, and I'm putting this on all of the redness. I have redness under my eyes, my nose, around my nose, and I have a few breakout scars on my chin and around my cheeks that I'm covering. And I will wet my beauty blender and I will blend that out. I did use a damp beauty blender for this look today, and I also took the concealer up onto my eyes to set the primer that I already added. Now I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I am in the shade 1.0. This was my first mistake. This foundation is the one that cracks on my face all the time. No matter how much bake and setting powder I put on, it always cracks, so I will not use this. Next, I'm going to set that with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder. As you can see, I'm hitting pan because I love this powder so much. I need to rebuy it. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush I got from Wish, and I'm just going to pat that all over my face. Now I'm taking my WetNWild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. I'm using the highlighting shade to put that under my eyes with this. I think this is a foundation brush I got from a Nipsey bag. It doesn't have a name on it, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm setting my under eyes with that just to brighten it up instead of packing on more concealer. Like I said, this foundation I used does crease and it gets patchy, so I'm trying to use more powder and less product, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going back in with the bronze side of that, and I'm going to contour these cheeks using my little mermaid tail brush because it gives me the most straight slice. Look at that. Woo! Right on the cheekbone. Then I'm taking that underneath the jaw to make the jaw look more sharp, and under my chin. And now I'm going to take a contour brush with no product and just blend out the product we put under the chin to make it look like a more natural shadow. And I'm taking a BH Cosmetics contour brush, and this number 3, and I'm just going to buff out that instead of blending it with the mermaid tail. I'm just blending it out with this one, make it more subtle. Now I'm using this tiny shader brush, and I'm going to contour my nose just a bit. With this foundation, you can't really do a whole lot with your nose because it does start to get patchy the more you rub product on it, which sucks, but we gave it a little bit of a shadow. Now I'm taking this beauty sponge without getting it wet, and I'm taking my Tarte Smooth Operating Powder as my bake for today, which I will not use on my wedding day also because it does have like a flashback Mary type of situation. It does leave a flashback for like your flash photography, which you don't want on your wedding day. So I'm going to just bake underneath of the contour. I'm going to put it on my chin, my smile lines, and around my nose where it tends to crease the most. And I'm going to take that under my eyes so we don't have any under eye creases. But I am going to wipe away the under eye rather quickly because it will leave a flashback merry situation. Now I'm taking my ColourPop Brow Boss brow pencil, and I think this is in the shade light brown. I am going to fill in my brows here. It's not something I usually do on camera, but I figured I would just leave it in today. I do fill them in rather dark, and then I use a spoolie and I lighten it up a bit. And now I'm taking my WetNWild concealer and I'm just going to clean up underneath that brow. Both brows, but my camera dies in the middle of this, so now I'm wiping away the rest of the bake because my camera overheated, so I had it sitting there for even longer than I planned to, but now I'm wiping that away. Now I'm taking my Luxe blush brush, and 514 is the number, and I'm going to dip into my OFRA blush. I'm going to show it. There it is. My OFRA blush. I don't know what shade it is, but we are going to use this for the cheeks. This is my favorite blush at the moment, and I like how subtle it is, and it's not shimmery like most blushes are, so this is definitely what I will most likely be using on my wedding day. Now I'm going into my e.l.f. Contour palette. It is the light medium, and I'm using the highlighting shade to highlight. This honestly probably isn't going to be the highlight that I use on my wedding day. I'm using my Luxe 522 highlighter brush as always, but I do love other highlighters more. There's nothing wrong with this one. It is subtle, but I probably won't end up using this on my wedding day. That's what I like best about these trial videos. You can actually pick out and kind of get a feel for what products you're actually going to use on your wedding day and products that you're definitely going to avoid. Next, I'm going into the Too Faced Naked Eye palette. As you can see, my sister gave it some love before she gave it to me. We're going in with Pillow Talk first, which is almost gone, so I need to stop playing with this. And I'm using just a normal blending brush. This is going to go right in the crease. I did see that this is a little bit shimmery, not too intense or anything that you'll be able to like pick out unless you're looking right at my lid, but it is a little bit shimmery. A trick that I would like to teach you is to hold your mirror straight out in front of you so you're looking straight directly at it and blend your shadows. So if you have hooded eyelids or anything like that that you've noticed, you'll be able to see the shadow if you're looking straight on into your pictures instead of like you looking up and the shadow disappearing into your crease. Next, I'm going in with Birthday Suit. That's really shimmery, I've seen. I'm taking this on the same brush because I'm just going to put it into the crease just to lighten it up a little bit. And I'm not really taking it above much, but I am going to blend it, the excess product, upwards. Now I'm taking a smaller blending brush and I'm going in with like a virgin. Get it? Wedding tutorial virgin? In this, I'm going to focus it more on the outer part of the eye just to darken it up a little bit. We're going for a very, very, very light, minimal smoky eye, but not a smoky eye, if that makes any sense at all. But we're going to bring the excess powder over to the inner corner to kind of connect it a little bit. As you can see, it's kind of like gradually getting darker, but not too dark because you don't want dark, smoky eye for your wedding day. Now on a shader brush, I'm going to take in the Buff, which is a matte highlighting shade, and I'm going to put that on the brow bone. Now I'm taking my setting spray and spraying my brush. And we're going to go in with the Balm. I think it's called Bahama Mama. I'm not sure 100%. I'll leave it down below in the description. But I'm using this goldish, shimmery highlighting shade with that setting spray on my brush to make it more vibrant. I almost dropped it. You can see in my face. And I'm going to pack that all over the lid. As you can see, it's not that blinding. It's just the right amount of shimmer you want on your eye on your wedding day. Now I'm going in with Rimmel London Nude in the City 730 lipstick, and also my, you can see that I'm not using the right one. I'm also using my Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick. I believe this is in Baci, B-A-C-I. I don't know how you say that. I'll leave everything in the description below. But I'm putting the liquid lipstick in the corners of my mouth only. And now I'm going in with Nude in the City in the middle, and I'm going to blend them together as like a little like ombre type of effect. Now I'm using my e.l.f. Luxe Lash Kit. These are winged and bold. I'm sizing my eyeballs. And I like to pinch the lash right where I want to cut it so I know. Then I apply my glue, drinking my Starbucks. While I'm waiting 40 seconds for that glue to get tacky. I'm gonna spritz my face. Why the heck not? Look at this ring. This ring was $1 from Wish, and it is freaking stunning. I'm obsessed with it. It looks like a crown if you're looking at it straight on like that, and like the top is like a, I don't even know what to explain. It's like, I don't know, it's so pretty. Only $1, guys. Now I'm gonna put my lashes on. This is the first time that I'm using these lashes, and I really do love these lashes. I do not know what lashes for sure I'm using for my wedding day yet. I have to keep playing around with different kinds, but I really do love these. Now I'm going to curl them with my normal lashes. This is optional. You don't have to ever do this, but I like to. Now I'm using the Benefit They're Real mascara, and I'm going to blend my real lashes and my fake lashes together. Now I'm using my Max Studio, I think it is, eyeliner to put on my waterline. I chose this one because it is not too intense and dark, because I don't want that for my wedding day. Now I'm using this tiny little angled brush, and I'm going to go back into the shades we used on our lid. I'm using Pillow Talk and like a Virgin, and I'm going to blend those two on my lower lash line with the eyeliner. Now I'm using the same mascara for my lower lash line. And that is it. I put the same highlight on my face and my inner corners and back on my Cupid's bow, and this is the finished look. Some products I might use and I do actually love, but others I find I've like really figured out that I'm definitely not going to touch on my wedding day. There probably will be another video like this coming your way, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, follow me on all my social medias, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Bye!